you think I'm in love. Okay, I'm actually gonna start writing now. I hate it. What day is this? 6? I feel like this is an appropriate time to say, you done messed up, Aaron. You done messed up, Aaron. Oh no. No. Oh honey, no. No honey, no. You thought. Alexa, play the song again. Don't live too fast. You know what? The shading made that look less crap. So I'm gonna show you what the original was. Oh man. Oh man. Here you go. Is Letitia right? I tried. I really tried. Should I put them side by side? Another day, I swear it's true. Ugh. Hello everybody, welcome back. Day 4 of Camp Nanowrimo. Welcome back to An Artist's Travels. My name is Nikki, and today, let me just update you. Today's been a little bit tricky, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I just was not feeling motivated to do the writing. In fact, I just wasn't feeling, I don't know what was happening. I didn't want to write, I didn't want to look at my laptop. I think I spent too much time on my laptop. I was like, no. And I just also felt like, I don't know, I just spent too much time on my laptop and I just wanted to be away from it. So I ended up forcing myself to get up and do some drawing. I will insert some clips of said drawing somewhere over here. Be nice. I used to draw. I wasn't very good at it, but I did used to draw when I was, it's probably back in like 2014 time. Yeah, so it's been a long time, and like no like lessons or whatsoever, not naturally a visual artist or anything like that, but I had friends who drew, and then I just sort of like picked it up, and then I got to a point where I was like, okay. Like when I was drawing things, it actually turned out looking like what it was meant to look like. Haven't drawn since 2014 or 2015, whenever I said it was. And yeah, so I mean, you be the judge. I was actually proud of it because it came out resembling a human being, which the bar was low, guys. I was like, if it resembles a human being, we give ourselves points. And it did, so I was very proud. But yeah, so I just sat down, did some writing. I'm finding the writing sprint so helpful. And it's very motivating to me, the fact that I don't actually have to write many words for me to hit my Camp Nanowrimo daily word count goal. However, having said that, I have not reached it yet today. I still have to write 187 words. I hate tracking by word count. I hate it. And I knew that I hated it. And I still continue to do it. I prefer broader goals, or if it's going to be a word count goal, not a daily one, like a weekly one, or yeah, weekly is fine. So if you say to me weekly, hit 10,000 words, fine. If you say to me daily, write 2,000 words, honey, no. What else was I gonna update on? So yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to start telling myself about chapters, because I will happily write a chapter a day. Then I'd be done in like less than 2 weeks. But word count, I hate it. And then I just don't feel like doing it. So, but yeah, I'm quite happy with what I wrote today. So, there's been a lot of paper today, the drawing, but also the planning, because we're at a point now where I've basically planned up to the point that I've written to. So now I need to plan the second half of the novella. But what was I gonna, oh my gosh. But okay, so paper wise, I've realized that I'm going to have to draw something. It's going to have to be a mega mind map or a spider diagram or whatever, because I took out a piece of paper and I had all these different colored pens, and that requires a lot of thought because, as I said, there are 13 characters. 13. And at first I was like, oh my gosh, can I write 13? But then I thought back to this time I wrote a novel, and there were not 13 characters, but there were 6 characters, and that's still quite a few characters. And I actually do think it turned out quite nicely. Obviously 13 is over double of that, but it just gave me a positive example of having multiple characters that were handled well. So 13 characters, and I just want to be 100% sure of where they relate to each other and if they relate to each other and all these kinds of things, and just even thinking about timelines, it's a lot. So yeah. Good morning, everyone. It is Monday. Welcome back to the vlog. Actually, I might combine days 3 and... what day is this? 6? I might be combining days, so this might be in the middle of a vlog. Anyway, welcome back to An Artist Travels. My name is Nikki. Today, we're working on our Camp Nanowrimo projects. That's right. I said projects. Plural. I'm working on 3, just in case you didn't catch the first video. A play, a novella, and a memoir. I haven't worked on the memoir at all of last week, and I actually think that was a needed break. So today that's what I'm gonna do. I need to go back and fill in any place where I put in a blank space. Blank space, baby, I'll write your name. Okay, I don't know Taylor Swift. I really just jazzed that up. But yeah, that's what we're about to do. Lego. Hello again. I've had a bit of a breakthrough, which I thought I would just share. I was so into the process that I completely forgot that I was meant to be vlogging, and then I was suddenly like, oh my gosh, yeah, we started the vlog for today. So the breakthrough is, so I'm working on the memoir. As I said, I just got so into it, and I've just realized, because I've had this whole thing with like the fact that there's me in the present now as I'm writing it, and there's perspectives from what I've learned from now, what I've learned since that period of time that I'm writing about. And then there's like past tense me, where you're very in it and you're with me in the moment as, you know, I was struggling and all of that kind of stuff. And I've just been like a little bit of like, how do I navigate this? Because sometimes the voice was coming in at moments, like my present voice was coming in at moments where I was like, I'm not sure this is appropriate. And then there were whole chapters for the present voice. And then I was so confused. I was like, what are we doing with this? Funnily enough, I think the solution came, and it's gonna sound so obvious, but like it didn't hit me until like I'm so happy. The solution came because I've been watching a lot of like sort of like booktube videos by this really cool booktuber that I just found. Books by Lainez. I'm not sure. I'll write her name down or I'll link her below. And she was talking a lot about stories that I found really interesting, because my other Camp Nanowrimo project is the novella, and that has sort of like lots of different perspectives. So I've been thinking a lot about dual perspectives, about multiple perspectives, and about dual timelines. And I think just thinking about dual timelines over the last week has been really helpful. And I sat down right now, I was like, oh my gosh, this is just a simple dual timeline. That's all this is. So yeah, so it's going to sound so obvious, but I'm just going to dedicate chapters to each timeline. So I have chapters dedicated to the present voice and chapters dedicated to the past, which is also kind of the present, because the past, but you're like it's in present. Anyway, it makes so much sense to me, and I'm so happy about it. So that's my update. Yay! Celebrate with me, guys. It just make everything so clear. The second I thought about it in terms of like a fiction strategy, in terms of when you're writing a fiction story, you'd be like, this is a dual timeline, easy. I can apply to memoir. It's a dual timeline. Sorted. Bra. Hello. I finished that writing session that you saw me at earlier, and now I need to unpack, because I've just travelled between places. I've travelled back home, and yeah, need to unpack. Yeah, buddy.